If you're a local business owner running Google Ads, you have definitely felt this frustration. You set a daily budget, right? But what Google actually spends, well, it can feel like a total mystery. One day it's way over, the next it's barely anything. So today we're going to pull back that curtain. We'll show you exactly how this system works, and way more importantly, how to make it work for you.
So, does this sound familiar? You log in one morning and whoa, you spent way more than you thought you would. Then you check again the next day and you've barely spent a dime. It can seriously feel like you're just throwing money into a black box with no rhyme or reason.
Let's just use a real example here. Say you carefully set your campaign budget to $100 a day, but then on Monday it spends $170, and on Tuesday it only spends $30. Now you might be thinking, hey, this thing is broken. But it's not. It's actually the system working exactly as it's designed to. And understanding why, that is the key.
Okay, let's dive into the secret behind that daily budget number you set in your account. Because, it doesn't mean what most people think it means.
So here's the absolute crucial point. That number you put in for your daily budget, it's not a hard cap for the day. Not at all. You need to think of it as a target average that Google is aiming for over the course of an entire month.
And that brings us to the actual rule that's controlling your spending. So instead of thinking day to day, we got to shift our focus to a monthly window. This is where you get all that predictability and control right back.
Think about it like this. On one side, you've got your daily budget. That's kind of like your flexible target. But on the other side, you have your monthly limit. And that is a brick wall. That's the important one. It's the absolute maximum amount you can possibly be billed for in a month.
And let me be really clear here. This is a guarantee from Google. No matter how crazy your daily spend fluctuates, you will never be charged more than your monthly spending limit. This is your ultimate safety net.
So how is that calculated? Well, it's actually just simple math. Google takes your average daily budget, in our case, $100, and multiplies it by 30.4. And that number, 30.4, is just the average number of days in a month. So that gives you a totally predictable monthly cap of $3,040. So what about those days where you spend way more than your average? That daily up and down has a name. It's called overdelivery. And believe me, it is not random at all. It's a core feature of how Google optimizes everything. Here's the basic rule of thumb for you. On any single day, Google's algorithm has permission to spend up to 2 times your average daily budget. So, with that $100 daily average, it could spend up to $200 on a really busy day.
And this chart right here shows you exactly what that looks like. You can see the daily spend bars jumping up and down. Sometimes they're way above that $100 line, sometimes they're way below. But over time, all those peaks and valleys are designed to even out, hitting your target average for the month. So, overdelivery is a deliberate strategy. It's Google's system actively looking for the days when your potential customers are searching the most, and then it shifts more of your budget into those high-opportunity moments to get you more calls and leads.
And here's the why in Google's own words. The entire point of this is to be flexible, to automatically put your money on the days when it's most likely to turn into actual business for you. It's really designed to be helpful.
Okay, so all this technical stuff is interesting, but what does it actually mean for your business? How does this system help you book more jobs and, well, make more money? Because that's what really matters, right?
So you kind of have to ask the question, is this a good thing or is it a bad thing? It feels chaotic, sure, but is there a powerful advantage hidden inside the system for a service business like yours?
And the answer is, it's an incredibly powerful tool, but, and this is a big but, it only works its magic if your campaign is properly set up to attract the right kind of profitable customer in the first place. Let's make this super real. Imagine a huge storm hits your area on a Monday. All of a sudden, searches for emergency leak repair just explode. Overdelivery lets Google automatically push more of your budget into that day, grabbing those urgent calls. Then, on a quiet holiday weekend when no one's searching, it pulls back and saves your money for the next busy day. It's dynamic. It's smart. So, if you only take one single thing away from all of this, let it be this next point. It's a fundamental shift in how you should be thinking about your Google Ads budget. See, your goal is not to spend exactly $100 every single day. That's kind of irrelevant. Your real goal is to have a profitable outcome at the end of the month. Those daily ups and downs, that's just the strategy Google uses to get you there.
So stop worrying about the day-to-day spend.
Instead, focus your energy on making sure your campaign is targeting the right keywords, the right locations, and the right customers. If you give Google the right signals, you can just let the system do its job to find you profitable jobs, all within your guaranteed monthly limit. If you found this breakdown helpful, and I hope you did, make sure you subscribe for more practical insights just like this one. They're all designed to help your service business grow without all the guesswork. And finally, if you're looking for some hands-on help to make sure your Google Ads campaign is actually finding those perfect customers and turning your ad spend into real calls and book jobs, Proper Marketers is a fantastic resource to check out.